Hi, thank you for subscribing to C-Roy Poulin Nation 5434. I'm Corey Poulin. Today I'm going to be discussing about my passion for professional wrestling. I've been a fan of professional wrestling since I was the age of about 8 or 10 years old. I've been a fan for a long time, and over the years I've done a lot of I've collected a lot of things for WWE. Let's just say I made my parents broke pretty much buying me all this stuff. Now that I have my own money and all that, I buy my own wrestling stuff these days. But wrestling's been a really big passion of my life. It started when I was a kid, when I was 4 years old. I didn't know anything about wrestling when I was 4, but according to my family, that I did watch it when back then because my dad was a huge Bret the Hitman Hart fan. He loved The Undertaker. People like that, a lot of people like The Undertaker. It was great, people, it was wrestling, it was like, everybody felt like most dads, and all that would take their sons to baseball games and watch that or watch football on TV. I love sports, don't get me wrong, but there's one thing I'm really passionate about that I cannot miss a single week is wrestling. The WWE, I love it. It's something I enjoy. There's nothing much better to me than watching Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown or any other wrestling show. I've ordered a lot of pay-per-views over the years. I'm very big on wrestling. I'm a wrestling historian. I have books galore. Basically, I just want to show you my passion for the WWE pretty much and why I like wrestling. This is for my website I'm creating for media for the web, Dave Longy's class up at HCC. This is pretty much, I probably would do this video regardless, but I wanted to show you guys today that I have a really big passion for wrestling and what I got around here. I'd love to show you everything, but I can't in this short video that I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of web videos. I want, like I said, the Poulin Nation's support is greatly appreciated. So any of your comments via Facebook and Twitter, or even inbox me here on YouTube, would be great. It's not about me; it's about you. I'll post anything you guys want to talk about, and I'll do it. Basically, I will talk about the things I like to talk about, but in that, it's your choice what I should talk about within that. So, without further ado, I'm going to show you my passion for wrestling. And hi, welcome back. Thank you for subscribing to C-Roy Poulin Nation 5434 on YouTube. Also, here's an advertisement, quick, leeway into everything. If you want to follow me on Facebook, it's www.facebook.com/Corey Poulin. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's @PoulinNation on Twitter.com. That's, I wanted, to make that out there to everybody who want to follow me. I can't stress enough. I pretty much accept everybody, because I like to, wherever you are over the world, I want people to know what I'm talking about. I know a lot of people say, oh, you should accept it. Well, no, if you treat me with respect, you want to get to know me, that's fine, I don't it's like pen pals, it's cool. But back to what I wanted to talk about, professional wrestling, it's a big passion of mine, like I said, and I'm going to show you a few things, that I'm very passionate about in wrestling, what I got for merchandise. I want to start off with, first of all, I want to show you t-shirts is something that I have a lot of big collection on. My mom pretty much spent, these go for $25 a whack at WWE shop. This is a whole collection of, since I was, 15. I'm only showing like 5 of them because of the time that I have to take to make this video. This is one of my favorite shirts. I just got it. It's the John Cena Rise Above Hate t-shirt. As you can tell, I'm wearing another John Cena shirt. This one's a nice shirt. It's something I enjoy. So this is a John Cena t-shirt, and I like it. Another one I got is Randy Orton's Apex Predator t-shirt. It's a good t-shirt, and it's Randy Orton's t-shirt. I wear it a lot. I have a wrestling collection. I can choke a lot of people, but it's a great t-shirt. Like I said, I like it. This one is one of my new favorites. It's the CM Punk Best in the World t-shirt. I like the design. It's pretty cool. I'm starting to respect CM Punk. CM Punk's a pretty good wrestler. Obviously my always favorite wrestler will be John Cena. Always will, always have been, but all time it's Shawn Michaels. This is a great t-shirt. See the Best in the World right there. Yeah, so that's cool. Another thing, I got, and lastly, I got a DX t-shirt, D-Generation X, like it, yeah. Then, lastly I got is the Stone Cold t-shirt. Like I said, I got like 35 more t-shirts in my closet, but I'm just showing the ones that I found that I like the best. So currently right now. So these are those t-shirts I wanted to show you. I also collect video games. Look at all these video games I got. I mean, I got tons more or less. So yeah, that's some stuff. Alright, now on to my extensive video collection. Like I said, I got a lot of wrestling DVDs. I'll just show you a few, just to show you off the top of my head here. John Cena's DVD. You know, there it is, the John Cena DVD. John Cena Experience. I also got some DVDs like WrestleMania. Now, going into my pay-per-views, I'm a big pay-per-view collector. WrestleMania 27 on DVD. There we go. I also got like specialty matches with. Hold on. There we go. Got things like Satan's Prison. There you go. So there's Satan's Prison. It's a really good DVD. Like I said, I got so many DVDs that I'd love to go and show you all of them, but with time purposes, I wanted to make it short as possible. There's Randy Orton's DVD, so there's more of those. DVDs are. I mean, like I said, I've collected DVDs. This is about a 5-year collection. It'd probably take me a whole hour just to show you every single one of them, but like I said, I got a lot of DVDs, and just by looking right there, that's my wrestling collection, and got more over here, right there. Yeah, so like I said, wrestling's been a big passion in my life. People always say, like, when are you gonna grow up and like not give up on this wrestling thing? And to be honest with you, I'm not gonna wrestling is a big part of my life. It's a passion of mine, and it's a passion. It's something I enjoy. So something I'm not going to give up. So, and I love WWE, and I always will. Okay, so there you have it. That's just a few things that I own that are wrestling related. I own action figures and other stuff, but if you want to get to know more about it, I'll do more videos as time goes on. But for right now, I'll discuss a little bit more about why I love the WWE. WWE, it's just some of the other stuff they do, not just the wrestling, not just the shows that I like. It's what they do outside the business too, what they do for Make-A-Wish Foundation and stuff like that. And John Cena is the biggest main contributor for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. It's just not like it's not like any other sport. You have fan interaction. It's what the fans want. They give what it's a soap opera. Yes, is it fake? Do they stomp their feet? Yes, all that is true, but at the same time, I wouldn't have it any other way. Nobody stays on top forever. No one's a champion forever. There's a lot of criticism about wrestling, and they say, "Oh, it's a fake sport. Oh, why do you watch it?" It's a movie's fake. Isn't that choreographed too? Isn't it a drama? But they watch it. Wrestling's the same thing. But they just criticize it because we call it sports entertainment. Wrestling is just something I enjoy, and it's never going to change. Like I said, I might sound like a broken record on this video, but I love the WWE. I pretty much, like, every time I go to an event, I have no voice, so it's something I enjoy, and nonetheless, wrestling is wrestling. You don't have to like it, but I love the WWE. It's good enough for me. Millions of people watch it over the world. It's just, it's my passion. I love it. I enjoy it. It's something I really want to do when I'll still probably watch this when I'm with my kids one day. So, like I said, and also, just another thing too is it's just, like what you like, but the WWE, beyond a shadow of a doubt, is what I enjoy the most in life, and I get the, obviously my family is the most important thing in my life, but if there's one thing I really am passionate about, it's a big hobby of mine, it's wrestling. And I'm not afraid to admit it. And this is, wrestling is fun. I really get into it. There's never been a time where I didn't get into it. At one point. I want to say thank you for subscribing to this video. I'll be posting more videos on YouTube. C-Roy Poolin Nation 5434 is my YouTube channel. Please subscribe. You can follow me on Facebook at www.facebook.com/CoreyPoolin. And you also can follow me on Twitter at PoolinNation on Twitter.com. I appreciate your time, and thank you for subscribing to C. Roy Poolin Nation 5434. This is Corey signing off.